In lesson 3-8, we're going to be talking about mixed numbers and improper fractions. An improper fraction simply has a numerator that's greater than or equal to its denominator. A mixed number has a whole number and a fraction, and technically it's the sum of those two things. If you had 3.5, it's 3 plus a half. So what you're going to mainly be doing is changing back and forth between these. So how do we change a mixed number into an improper fraction? We take the denominator and multiply it by the whole number, then add the numerator. That's going to be the new numerator, and you keep the denominator the same. So let's look at an example. If we had 2 3/8, all right, we would multiply the denominator and the whole number. So denominator is 8, whole number is 2. 8 times 2 is 16. And then we would add our numerator. 16 plus 3 is 19. So 19 is our new numerator, and we keep the denominator the same. So it's still going to be an 8. That's how we change a mixed number into an improper fraction. So how do we do it backwards? How do we take an improper fraction and make it into a mixed number? We divide. The quotient will be the whole number. The remainder of the numerator, the remainder will be the numerator, and the denominator will stay the same. You will always need to put your fractions in lowest terms. And one thing about an improper fraction is that you can do that first or you can do it after. It doesn't make a difference as to when you do it. But let's say that we had 14 fifths. This doesn't necessarily have to look like a division box. You could say to yourself, how many 5s will go into 14? 2. Because 2 times 5 is 10, but 3 times 5 is 15, and that would be too many. How many would you have left over? Same idea as remainder, right? So if you did 2 5s, that would be 10, and you would have 4 left over. So that is your numerator. Denominators just don't change here. 2 4 fifths. Okay? And what I meant earlier by you can put it in lowest terms first, what if we had 16 actually, you know what? Let's do a different example. Let's say that we had 18 over 4. I could say how many 4s are in 18 and how many left over and do that. Then I would have to reduce it or simplify it, put it in lowest terms. Or I could do that first. I could recognize that both of these are divisible by 2, and I could reduce them first, divide by 2, and divide by 2, and then I could make it into a mixed number. How many 2s are in 9? 4. That would make 8. So I would have 1 left over. So you can either do the lowest terms first or you could do it later. It doesn't matter. We'll practice some of these.